Hello, everyone, and welcome to the One Man Renegade podcast YouTube channel. I'm still trying to figure out that name of it. I'm your host, Honorable Greg B, and I was gonna say this is chapter one, and then I'm like, wait a minute, no, this is the YouTube channel. Yeah, so if you're not familiar with this channel, I do have a podcast. It's called the One Man Renegade Podcast. You subscribe on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher, or find it through other means. But this is kind of the supplementary YouTube channel to the podcast as I open things and show off collections, which, is fine for me to talk about on the podcast, but needs a little visual. And as you can see today, we have the WWE Slam Crate from Loot Crate, which is now owned by some other company. Having some issues with the Loot Crates these days. They're far behind where they should be in terms of providing them. I think this is the October box, might even be September. I don't know. It must be September. I don't know. It's been confusing because this box comes out every 2 months. When it first started, I want to say 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago at this point. I don't remember. It started in November, I believe. So by that logic, it should fall, every odd month. But then at some point, they're like, "Oh, uh, here's your August box," and I was like, "Wait a minute, that doesn't add up. There shouldn't be an August box. There should be a July box, and there should be a September box." So I don't actually know what month this is supposed to be for. Given that it says SmackDown Live 20th anniversary, which if you go by the 20th anniversary was technically in August, but then SmackDown Live just became SmackDown when it moved over to Fox and has a completely new logo. So you're looking at the old logo here. So this might have been the August box, if that that logic, but it could be an October box because they might have wanted to coincide with SmackDown moving over to Fox. But I honestly don't know. But this is the first time if I can remember them doing a specific box, so that's kind of cool. That's something new. Truth be told, I've already canceled my subscription to the Slam Crate, but I think I still had at least 2 or 3 boxes still to go on my current subscription, and then they re-upped it for another year before I remembered to cancel it. So I already have a year on top of the ones I hadn't gotten yet. And partly because I forgot was because I hadn't gotten one in so long. I forgot I even had it and that it was coming up for renewal because I hadn't gotten any of the ones I was supposed to. So I don't know. Now that they're owned by a new company, hopefully they're getting all their stuff back together and they can, obviously supply everyone and catch everyone up to where they should be. And then going forward, if this next year is better, maybe I'll resubscribe. If not, I don't have any qualms about not renewing. Try and do a little mystery, keep it a mystery for a little bit here. I'm just gonna grab whatever I can find on top. It's probably a t-shirt, or I think this is a t-shirt, or no, it's not. I don't know what this is. It's a scarf? Huh. It's a scarf. It's a weird material though. It's not like it's like almost like sport pants material type of, I don't know, it's kind of a weird stretchy material. I don't Almost like yoga pants if I knew what those felt like. I imagine that's what they feel like. I've never worn yoga pants, so I don't know. But 20th anniversary SmackDown Live, which is kind of confusing because it was only called SmackDown Live for like a couple years, but okay. There we go. It's an interesting start. I wasn't expecting a scarf. I was expecting a t-shirt, which we got right here. T-shirt. Oh, looks like it's a obviously the theme of this is the SmackDown 20th anniversary show, so we got a SmackDown t-shirt. The Rock, Cena, Edge, AJ Styles. Is it supposed to be Becky Lynch? Undertaker on top. Kind of a cool t-shirt. It's SmackDown Live. It should say 20th anniversary, I feel like, but Fair enough. I don't think there's anything on the back. No, it's blank on the back. But all right, it's not bad. That's not bad. So if you're familiar with my podcast, so you know I open these up. I've opened these up a bunch on the podcast, but I was always kind of like, well, here's what I'm looking at, and I'm trying to describe it to you, and then I usually would try and post the pictures on on my blog, but I half time I'd forget. All right, continuing on the series that they always do with these pins. Smackdown Live 20th anniversary. I guess that makes sense. It's the Dan O'Brien wooden WWE Championship belt that he wore about a year ago or so, headed into the WrestleMania last year where he lost to Kofi Kingston. That's pretty cool. I know they went out of their way and like made these all like really nice and for available to buy, and then by the time they were even ready to go, he lost the title and it was gone. So it was kind of like, eh. I mean, obviously this is well late after that fact. I don't know that they would have had these ready to go. Anyways, I mean that's kind of like with the Fiend. They made those Fiend belts. The one specifically. I mean they once the Fiend won the title and they brought it over to SmackDown and they changed it to blue, but then the Fiend got his own specific belt that they made like I want to say they made like 20 of them or something, and they're like $6,000 like to purchase. I'm guessing they sold out if they ever actually went on sale. But there we go. Little pin. What else we got in here? There's like a box of some sort. Let's see. Come on. We got a Smackdown. What is it? Smackdown 20. It's some sort of figurine, I'm guessing. I know they put these in the last couple months too. There's the Rock one. Obviously, I'm guessing that's what it looks like. Holding up the title. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna open it because I don't know what I'm gonna do with these things. I haven't done anything with any of the stuff I bought. Like I don't know if they're worth anything. Do they sell for anything online? I'd like to display them if I had like a I need to get some like shelves so I can start displaying some of the stuff I have because I don't know what to do with these necessarily, but work in progress. Work in progress. I mean, I've been saying that probably for years now, but work in progress. Eventually, I'll get these displayed somewhere. But yeah, so these are pretty cool. They had other ones that they switched over to these ones. These ones aren't quite as detailed as the older ones were that they had in these boxes, but still pretty cool. And then what else is in here? Anything else, or is that it? I think there's a cheat sheet. Nope, just says thank you for being a looter. More information about. Oh, so you see, they don't give you a cheat sheet anymore. You have to go online and find out just in case. Like, what if I'm missing something? What if there was supposed to be something else in this box that I didn't get? But is that it? I mean, the box is cool. Oops, sorry, as I smashed my camera. Box is cool, but that's it. So again. You got the. I mean, I'll have to go double check and make sure I got everything, but got this little figurine, the pin, then the shirt, and the scarf. I don't know if that's worth it, and I forget how much I pay for this because it was like forever ago that I actually bought them, but I think they were like $30, and I don't know. I don't know that that's worth it, and so. This isn't doing any favors, I don't think, for me keeping my subscription. I mean, the t-shirt's obviously the kind of the big thing. I get that. But it's like I just go on WWEshop.com and get a t-shirt, you know? I mean, they usually have pretty good deals on t-shirts. I mean, these pins are cool and all, but I'm not really a pin collector. The figures are alright. And then they throw in the random thing like this scarf or whatever this is supposed to be. It's a scarf, but it's like I don't know. That's why it's a weird material for a scarf. But I don't know. What am I going to do with this? Oh, we're at SmackDown coming up in next month. I'm going to SmackDown. But I figured with the Royal Rumble coming on this Sunday, I figured this would be a good time to unbox this and show it off. I got it probably a few weeks ago, but I've kind of just been holding on to it. But now with the Royal Rumble coming out this weekend, as we head into Mania season, I thought it was a pretty good idea to open it up to see what we got. And there we got. That's it. That's what we got. Probably back in maybe 2 months for the next one, maybe longer. I don't know. Depends on what Loot Crate does and when they want to send these things out. But yeah, I'll give them props on the box though, because normally it just comes in a regular old black box that just has a WWE logo on it. Sometimes it just comes in a Loot Crate box, which just doesn't. It's like what? So this box is pretty cool. But other than that, but thanks for watching. Always hit the subscribe button. Give me that thumbs up. Check out my blog at razorvader.blogspot.com. Check out the podcast on iTunes or Apple Podcasts or Stitcher or wherever else you can find it. Hit me up on Twitter at razorvader. Hit me up on Instagram at razorvader. All the stuff's down below in the description, anyways. But thanks for watching. Tell your friends, tell your enemies friends, and subscribe. And come back again next time for another video. Thank you for watching.